We are here. Let's see, do I have all my stuff together? I believe I do. I believe I do. Alright, so welcome to stream. Today we're doing a flight from Phoenix to Bakersfield, Meadowsfield. It's not entirely a long flight. From the looks of it, it's about an hour and some change. Let me get the detail on that. Yeah, so it's about showing block time of an hour and a half. So fairly simple, short and sweet. Today we're in a 319. We had 131 passengers. Payload's looking like 27,227 pounds and 4,123 pounds of cargo. So, asking for 12,672 pounds of fuel. We're climbing up to flight level 380 and going 403 nautical miles. So, yeah, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Let's listen, Cage. Just stand by Horizon here real quick. Normally I'll be on VATSIM, but nobody's on VATSIM, so I'm not even gonna waste my time today. Nobody's gonna be at Bakersfield for sure. Phoenix is dead. What's going on, Andrew? Cali, at the very beginning of Cali. Slowly making my way west. How are you doing, buddy? Oh, I tell you, these last couple weeks, man, I've been wanting to play everything else, but I have not been wanting to fly. I don't know why. Happy to be alive. I didn't hear that, man. Definitely. Let me go ahead and jack that APU on. On top of that, you know, I got the job transition going, and I'm just like, I really don't. I don't know, just haven't been in the mood. The schedule, I've been on this schedule for the last 2.5 weeks, I think. And I only got 2 flights left on it. This Phoenix to Bakersfield and Bakersfield to DFW. Outside of that, man, I have just been like, every other game looks enticing. Here.
Fuel truck is in position.
Diversify. I mean,
Please don't load
I
aircraft
played 4
until
different
the fuel
games,
truck
so I mean,
arrives
I
and
think
ask to do it.
not really a diverse thing. It's just there was just so much. I guess so much flying. Maybe I just got tired of it. You know. I don't know. And then the whole port over to 2024 is a whole nother thing. I was on there. Matter of fact, I mixed 5 games if I add 2024 into it. And I was messing with that the other day, and it's gotten a lot better, but it's still not perfect. I don't know. Let's see, what is my cost index? 5? Okay. Maybe subconsciously, I don't know. I really don't know. Because, I mean, I don't have a problem with 2020 at all. You'll never hear me complain about it now. With the way it is, it's just... I don't know. Another thing is with this schedule, I didn't realize, like, a lot of my old schedules had a lot of long flights, so... I'll do the short ones during the day, you know, and on stream, and the longer ones I would just do while I'm asleep. Well, this schedule had no long flights. They were all like, I think the longest one was like 3 hours. So that kind of forced me to have to do them during my normal hours. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. So maybe that was the buffer, you know, having that sleepover flight. I don't know. 3249. I could not remember the flight number. Jesus. 3249. Alright, so we're planning on taking off runway 8 today. Looking at Keynes 3. Hold on. I'm just gonna put it in the chat. That'll make my life a lot easier. Keynes 3 departure. Alright. Scroll right past it. Good old ads. Good old ground power is gone. Nobody's gotten on the plane yet. How interesting. Right? Alright, so the weather in Phoenix currently, no winds, which is perfect. 10 miles clear, 12 degrees, 3015. Current weather in Bakersfield, no wind, half a mile, no, 2.5 miles. Okay, I was about to say a half a mile visibility. But yeah, 2.5 miles overcast at 1109. Ooh, okay, so it's a little interesting. Sort of a IFRE type of situation to go into. See the winds here, alright. Get to look forward to some fun. Alright, I did disconnect the APO because the ground power, sorry, so overhead is good. We got a message. Exotic Bakersfield, you know it. You ever been there before? The banner. That's where corn originated from. If you would have asked me, I would have said Nebraska, which corn is out there. I keep typing in BKL, knowing it's not BKL. BFL. No, don't take a 737 in there. Yeah, I think from what I've seen, it's all like 320s at one point. I don't know what goes in there now. Are you working today? Got a day off? Or a couple of days off? You were on vacation for like a month. Trying to get my stretches in. Dang, man. Working?
Boarding requested.
LAX last board. That's actually not a bad trip. It's not. Is it super spaced out? where they're like back to back to back to back.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
3 hours? I've never been to Vegas, so I don't know what the airport's like. Is a 3 hour sit in Vegas fun?
Passengers boarding starting.
And some slots is crazy.
Departure
Imagine
checks
going,
completed. Bypass pin inserted.
hitting the jackpot while you are in between, and then continuing on about your merry way like nothing happened. That's hilarious.
Hello. Hello.
Locking gear.
Okay. That's what I figured. I looked at that trip. I was like, that doesn't sound like a bad trip when it's put together. It just depends on how spaced out it is in between the legs. But, I mean, 3 hours sucks.
Boarding pass, please.
So is it a sign of something new and better?
This way.
Nah, the way these guys are set up, man, they'll make that $1 million and then continue to work.
Hello.
Might as well make it to retirement, man. The amount of money they getting paid. I know I would. Go ahead and run that. Let's just make it to retirement.
Good afternoon.
Then maybe we can buy that Bonanza.
This way.
What was Russ's alias in Vegas Vacation? I don't even know what Vegas Vacation is.
Hello.
Papa Giorgio? Alright, let's take a look at some interesting things here. I'm not familiar with Phoenix, and I'm damn sure not familiar with Bakersfield. So let's, you know what, everything should be.
May
I
I
know
see your
Phoenix
boarding
can't
pass?
be at ground level. Hell nah, 11:35, okay. He said, I'm actually buy the ticket. You getting first class? With upgrades? What's going on here? Alright, so taxi
Hello.
out is as easy as Charlie 9 to Bravo. Bravo 1. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Alright, set this Keynes 3 departure.
Boarding pass, please. This way,
So
please.
treat yourself. It says straight United leg. Alright, so we
Good afternoon.
straight out to Futep 278. Then track 132 to Ascard. Is that what that is? There's no way that's Ascard.
Welcome on board.
What does AZCRD stand for? Then track 199 to USI. Then track 264 to Massive at or above 7,000. At or
way.
below 220 knots. Then track 264 to Oakley. Then 268 to Keys. Damn. They're probably not first class.
May I
That's
see your boarding
crazy. I mean, they offer that upgraded economy, right?
Welcome on board.
That's still an upgrade. I'm gonna let you know now.
Hello.
Currently, I'm sitting at 951,000 speedway points. I'm about to hit 1,000,000 here. If I start driving trucks again, man, I'll probably hit 1,000,000 by like halfway through next year. I'm thinking premium legroom, right? I forget what United's what their things are called, their products are called, but whatever gives you the upgraded. First class would be nice though. So from Keens, I think we go direct to yeah. Oh, from Herbert we go direct to Sheriff. Okay. So we're in the Keens, Izzo, Herbert, then direct.
This way.
He said a little upgrade, nothing too flashy.
Good afternoon.
I just realized this is the IAE plane. It sure is. Okay. Be interesting. While flying the IAE planes don't really bother me. Trying to base everything off of EPR is kind of different. So like instead of setting 50% N1 or something like that, I'm gonna have to set like 1.05 EPR, which is very hard to set because there's no like indication where that is, so I gotta kind of ballpark it. And then A319 does not like to slow down, as we've seen in there's a couple previous videos. I think we were going into Fort Lauderdale or something. No, it wasn't Fort Lauderdale. Where was that? Orlando? I think it was Orlando. Let's take a look at Bakersfield. That one, it's kind of interesting. I'm surprised they have a very big runway. Okay. Sitting at 510 feet. 12 left, 30 right. It's long as shit, but it's... Whoa. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. Hold on. All that wasted potential. So you got 10,849 for a takeoff. But if we're landing 30 right, which I hope we're not. Hold on. Of course we're landing on the 30s. Why would it be set up any other way for me? Never get the easy way out. Alright. So it's a lot shorter. I mean, which shouldn't pose to be a problem for me, but landing 319 is not fun. Put it that way. It's very light in the butt, so. At this point, I'm just making sure I didn't leave anything I didn't. So see, They had a plan for 30 left. Do they even go into 30 left, or is it more of a... So, you know, I can check that. See what the real flight did. Yeah, they landed on the longer runway, so I'm going to switch that to 30 right. An ILS 30 right. With Basto to arrival. Transition off of PMD. So let's jump back over here and find our approach to 30 right there. Boom. Alright, we got an idea what to expect. I don't have scenery at either of these airports, so it'll be some real basic looking things, but I'm not even tripping. It's my first day back, and I just want to land. Okay. It's not really a... It's just there's no scenery. So it's just kind of mixed up everywhere. And the reason it even has like the airline designator on there is because of GSX randomly throwing some stuff out there. 'Cause look, it goes Southwest, Delta, then American. I
Hello?
was about to say, nobody's in the plane? Okay, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I think I flew Delta in here a couple times, and it was
May I see your boarding pass?
some random terminal that wasn't even part of like the main thing for Delta. I've been on Southwest in real life. I just don't recall where we parked at. But I know that Delta one is definitely... Matter of fact, we can look at the chart. That Delta one definitely is like other side of the planet vibes. Yeah, so Delta was definitely over here.
Hello?
Wasn't even a part of Terminal 4. Southwest might be over here too when I think about it. Let's see, there's one quick
Welcome
and
on
easy
board.
way to figure this out.
Good afternoon.
Southwest on South, okay.
Boarding pass, please.
What cracks me up is they don't even ask for the boarding pass on
May I
the
see
plane
your boarding
anymore. I
pass?
remember when they used to do that, but the days is long gone. They do on the plane?
May I see
Dude,
your
the
boarding
last
pass?
few internationals that I've been on, they checked my ass outside. They was like, hey, bruh, everybody had your passport and your ticket
Hello?
together. Before you even hit the gate, they checked you. And that was out of Miami. And, matter of fact,
way.
and Chicago. But that was a Air Canada flight.
Hello.
Ontario is alternate.
Hello.
You know, one thing I've never done is set up the alternate flight plan,
Hello.
secondary flight plan.
Good afternoon.
Never done that.
Good afternoon.
I mean, you could definitely, let's see. Oh, there's just nothing there.
Hello.
So yeah, you can put in the entire flight from to the
May I see your
alternate
boarding
in
pass?
here and have it set up and ready to go just in case. Which I wonder, is that easier than just setting it up from where you left off on the main flight plan? That's normally
Good
what I just
afternoon.
do. I just go ahead and
May I see your boarding pass?
let's try this. I won't do nothing too crazy. I'll have that in there. And I'm assuming I'm gonna be at 38,000 low. Anyway, we're gonna leave my I'll leave that in
Hello.
there and that way. And I just don't know if I start pushing buttons if it's gonna override what we got going on the main flight plan. That's why I just kind of stick with the main one.
Welcome on.
95 and 131. Alright, so we're almost done. Do we have fuel? 12,620.
This way, please.
Yeah, I think we got fuel because we were supposed to have 12,672 pounds, so.
This way.
12.76.
Good afternoon. Welcome on board. This way.
Have any of y'all bought 24 yet? Their most recent update was a good quality of life update. I'm not gonna lie. I was messing with it a little bit and it felt a lot better. A lot better. Performance wise. Some of the airplanes are still broken though, like the PC-12 don't even. I know that's probably one that you would probably love, AdSav, but that PC-12 is broken. Not PC-12, PC-24, shit.
Hello.
Broken. It is not right.
Boarding pass, please.
Estimated takeoff weight 131. Okay.
Welcome on board.
You might want to jump back down to. I don't even. The quality sim wasn't study level, but it was. I'm surprised they didn't make a new one. That is very shocking to
Hello.
me. Rory, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the raid. Not raid, lurk, sorry. Man, it's been a while. Thank you for the lurk. Lurk away, my brother. Be in the deep, darkest corners of the chat.
Hello.
I'm looking now. I also said to myself, there isn't a good, a 145. Like, nobody's made a 145. Ever. Like,
Hello.
besides Fielder back in the day. I think people would like a
Welcome on
nice
board.
145. Shoot, JSX being one of the last operators of it.
This way.
And you guys have a couple. What did you bring? 7.6.
afternoon.
Well, Bluebird is coming out with a 7.5, so I would only assume
Boarding pass, please.
7.6 should be after. Yeah, they already announced 7.6. It says, I'll send the link in the chat.
This
Hold
way.
on. There's no way you make a 7.5 but not a 7.6. Oh, I didn't mean to put that in the restream.
ProPilot23K
Knew that was gonna happen.
Hello.
said https://bluebird.
No, we're not. There we go.
Hello.
Should be
Hello.
wrapping it up right about here. 125 and 131. Okay, yeah. Shoot, it better be good the way that people been hyping this up. I haven't looked at it recently either. Kind of scroll through here really briefly. 7.5 looks nice. What's up, pilot? How you doing, man? Are you joining us
Hello.
on this relatively short leg? The hour and a half. 7.5. They got a 2 and a 300 ready to go. I love it. Alright, boarding is complete. Let's get the paperwork together. Oh, yeah. How was your break from Flight Simulator? I took a little break too. Okay, calculate 143. Point up 5 and trim. Okay. Alright, let's make sure all of that looks good in here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Seatbelt signs are on. Let's close this damn door. A beacon on. Uh-oh. GSX just crashed. Is it gonna let me push back even though it crashed? The door's still open. Hey, crash. Hold on. What is going on here? Alright, let's close the door. You said it was alright, but you're back. Tail to the left. Yeah, yeah, it's gone. That is hilarious. Thank you for saying something. Which is crazy because Restream ended up having Flight Simulator in the list of games, so I don't know why it's saying Fortnite. Did I play Fortnite yesterday? I can't even remember. No, I didn't stream yesterday at all. And then they changed the way Twitch is set up. A lot of things I can't even find anymore. Oh, nice. How do you like it? Alright, we got that 3. GSX should be working now. It's needed a moment to itself. Let's push back. Let's try this again. So we gotta reconnect and everything. Okay. In the meantime, I'll take this precious time and go over to YouTube to make sure.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
All that stuff is looking good over there.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Bypass pin inserted. Yeah, with the controls for sure, but they got really detailed on the controls because I think in 2020 there was a lack of detail, so that's why they went all the way in, is my assumption. Once you figure that out and get it all set up, you should be fine. And we're still gonna push our tail to the left whenever it allows us to. Good old sponsors. What was the last thing you heard? I know we were talking about the PC-24. Yep.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, brakes released. That beacon is on. Okay, yeah, we're good.
All engines clear.
I'm gonna hit
Start
the
at will.
AQ bleed. And a few pumps could come on. Okay, yeah. The update was pretty good. There's still some broken things about it, but it was a pretty good update. I did a couple of the challenges because Blackart was trying to see if he can beat his times in some of the races and stuff. So I jumped in and did a couple of them really quick. Alright, starting number 2. Maybe I should have pushed my tail to the right. I didn't realize this corridor was like this. See, since I was on the corner edge right there, I thought it was just gonna push my tail to the east. But no, it pushed my tail to the north. So I could still just bang a right turn. Just a little oopsie.
Parking brakes.
Alright, brake set. Forgive me, it's been a couple weeks. I may not remember how to fly this thing. Alright, number 2 is coming up.
Unlocking gear.
Start on 2. Starting number 1. This weekend. Are you streaming this weekend?
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin
I don't
removed.
think you'll ever forget, man. And later, safe travels.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
So I probably should. You know, I should be giving y'all shout outs. I never remember that I even can do it. But give Andrew a shout out real quick. Go check him out. We're trying to get him to affiliate. So he's been on his stuff up. Yeah, no problem, man. Just give him a follow. Go check him out. He's the Concord man in the group. Last but not least, shout out Pilot. He just came back from a little break like I did. I already know what that feels like. Go check him out. I don't know what his stream schedule is right now, but he flies various amount of things, so get a chance to check him out as well. Let's make up a TCAS 4, 5, 6, 7. Why not? All right, so ignition normal, APU bleed off, APU on. Yeah, I feel like I'm way out of full left neutral, full right neutral, up neutral, full down neutral. Did it still play clips? I don't even remember if it still does. Trim to up 5. You're welcome, buddy. 5. You're up 2. This flight is an hour and a half long. Was that air time or was that block time? I think that was block time, so it's even shorter than that. Yeah, it's block time. So, it's even shorter than that. Alright, let's rock and roll. The one thing I probably should have tested out was my rudders, and I didn't. Oops. So we said we're going to take this taxiway here to Bravo. And then Bravo to Bravo 1. Who needs rudder? Lord knows I do. Lord knows I do. Let's see what the reactiveness for the left is. Yep. Wait, no, that was kind of smooth. I'm not going to count it out yet. Alright, auto brake max. Let them know we'll be departing soon. Nope, it's pulling to the left now. Let's do a brake check. And then let's do a rudder test real quick here, because there's no way in hell. See, look at that. That's full left rudder right now. Full right. Full left. Full right. Full left. Okay. Hopefully we're good.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Roger that. We'll be up in about 3 minutes. Overhead looks good. Let's hit that takeoff config button there and get it out of the way. These are Russian pilots. I don't even know how to pronounce that. What is that maneuver? We're going to have to Google that once we're airborne. So fun fact about the IAEs that I learned on the ground, they're well overpowered. it will drag the plane wherever you don't want it to go. So they recommend you leave it at idle, let it accelerate to about, I think it did say 20 knots, or was it 30 knots? It accelerates something high up there and then brake all the way back down to like 10, which is crazy to me. That is Airbus recommendations. We're at 18 knots already, and I'm pretty sure if I leave it, it'll take me well into the 40s. Hard C Vossier. Yeah, because the plane is prone to brake overheating if you constantly, you know, are on the brakes. So they're like, just let it get fast and slow it down. Then let it get fast and slow it down. I'm like, all the C's are pronounced hard. Well, that was a K that you put there. So, hard Kavokir. I don't know, pilot. That might be one you have to jump on Discord just to pronounce. Then a soundbite in it. I don't think I'm gonna get that by myself. Kavokir. Oh, hard C Vecure. Okay, I read that wrong. So C, hard C via Kavokir. That's right. Did I pronounce that right? So we got up to like 23. Let's break it down. CV. Savukure, like that. How hard can you oh, no. How much harder can a C get than K? You gotta remember, we ain't got that dialect over here. So I'm gonna have to hear somebody say that. That's crazy. A harder C than K. Alright, so flaps are 2. We're trimmed to 0.5 up on the trim. What is our rotation speed? Was it 142? 143. V1 is, I would say V1 and V2 and rotator are about the same speed, so I don't see any difference in those numbers. Pardon me, but I am part of Eastern Europe. Doesn't matter, you still have a harder dialect than I do, being from Eastern Europe. Believe it or not. Also, you are around that more. I think I have one friend that's from Ukraine, and she moved to Florida. I haven't spoken to her in years. Her accent wasn't super thick, but you're still exposed to it more than I am. What I hear a lot is like southern accents, and it's all Western world stuff either way you look at it, but alright, we're just gonna go straight for the takeoff here. Alright, landing lights on, wing lights, takeoff lights. TCAS TARA. Continue our turn. Nose down. This 1.05. Stable, but I'm not straight, so it's stable. Oh my god. takeoff roll with no wind is perfect. B1 rotate. Positive rate. Air is coming up. Nose to 15 degrees and hold. With a bunch of skippies. Whoever invented flight directors should be a millionaire. These things are freaking awesome. Let's climb thrust, nose down to 10 degrees. Ooh, some turbulence. Down low to 10 degrees, alright. Go ahead and put the autopilot on. And we definitely got some turbulence. Look at this. Flaps 1. This on. Speed brakes, taxi lighters. Flaps up. We're about to break through 200 knots. Alright, so we'll start these series of turns here. Choppy. And part of it is probably because I haven't turned my computer off in days. Check back some radar really quick. Yeah, nobody's out here. Sure. You guys are always welcome to join. It's not like the old days where we could crash into each other. People would be in positions. Nowadays, you fly right through, so it ain't no big deal. Climbing through 9,000 for 38,000. 9,500. Alright, let's landing lights off. Seatbelt signs could come off. Clear up the discounts. It's crazy work I gotta do. Yeah, escorts are awesome. Back when I first started my world tour, there was a guy, streamer named Relix, who also always flew F-22s. He would always intercept me. Like, I'll be minding my business, and then I'll just look off to the side and see a freaking F-22 just sitting there, right? I'm like, what the hell? Crazy, man. Those are the good old days. Let me give Relax a shout out. He still flies his F-22 everywhere he goes. He's in 2024 as well now, so go check him out. It's just a clip of him playing. I've never seen him play anything else. This is interesting to me. I'm shocked we don't have an ETA yet. I'm gonna close it and restart it. 'Cause I think we should have an ETA by now. That's crazy work. I think once you cross like 10,000, the ETA should populate. Let's see, Phoenix, Bakersfield, 3249. Do we have an ETA now? Here we go. Hour and 4 minutes. I guarantee it's less than that. We're looking like in miles, $377 per mile. Yeah, it's definitely less than that. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it in standard since we're coming through 17 anyway. We're not gonna stop, so. Invited you to, well, I can't, I'm gonna have to invite you, pilot. Hold on. Because if I go to your group, I'm gonna take on your weather and your settings, and there the invite is sent. Now, this plane might go haywire. Let's see. Let me get ahead of it. Okay, good. We stayed ahead of it. Andrew, have you tried the new update on the Concorde? I had to update literally everything. Active Sky needed to update, GSX needed to update, Concorde needed to update, Navgraph needed to update, everything needed an update. It hasn't dropped on, oh damn. So I should give it a test run is what you're saying. There's quite a few of y'all out there. See, you guys are Xbox players. Who else is on Xbox? There's somebody else. I don't remember what corn dog. On Facebook, on Fortnite, his name is Burnt Corn Dog, but I don't remember what his Twitch name is. He's on Xbox as well, but he's this a younger kid learning. There's also another kid that actually streams named Giorgio. I should probably give him a shout out as well, although he hasn't been streaming a lot lately. I don't remember what his name is. Shoot, it's like Giorgio something. Let me see if I can find it. But he's on Xbox as well. Pilots Unite is crazy. Hold on, so I went through all the list of my people I'm following. I don't see Georgia's name. I must have opened a little bit. Hold on, I'll back unless he took down his Twitch. There he is, Giorgio the man. I'll go ahead and give him a shout out. Hey, your shout outs, y'all.
Where is the Acropolis?
Find a bunch of random stuff.
Oh, there's the Acropolis.
He gets to his destination. Well, that matters, right? So, go check him out, give him a follow. If you can. We're currently climbing still. We're at 270-4380. Which is crazy that we're going that high because we only got 344 miles left to go. Everything looks like it checks out for now. What's wild is it's a random, it goes through all your clips and just picks a random one. So the fact that it picked that one is hilarious. You smell me? What? Oh, you're right behind me. Hold on, let's take a look at this. I'm gonna get into zone mode for this. Where behind me are you? I don't see you. Let me look at the map. Okay, you are less than 3 miles. What's your altitude? That looks very large. Now it looks small. Crazy. It is not that long. What do you guys think? You think the visibility is going to be marginal once we get to Bakersfield, or it's going to be better? We had 2.5 miles when we left. What do you think it's going to be once we get there? We actually have some winds now. 3 knots though, so it's variable. Still overcast at 1100. You think it'll be clear? It's saying 2.5 miles, haze, overcast, 1100. It's hazy. As it warms up. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I heard pilot. I just didn't see him. Hold on, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, there he is. As it warms up, the haze should lift, but let's see. Pilot, I'm doing 279. So if you can keep your speed at 279. close there, buddy. Really strong inputs there. He's about to lose it. Whoa, that is crazy. Wake turbulence. Like we're following that road below us. Hilarious. Yes, sir. Yeah, so you're saying you're at VFR 3,000 feet, hazy, yesterday. I feel like the mornings are always hazy. We lost pilot. Probably stalled out. Oh, he's back there. Let's check the passengers out. Oh, square heads. Okay, there we go. We did some maneuvers. Temecula. It's a full flight today too, 131 passengers. Temecula, I've never heard of that. This is actually a wallpaper, ain't it? Or am I tripping? It's wallpaper. I did screenshot it. It's definitely wallpaper. Alright, we got the field on the scope. We are cruising. I don't even know when we got here. That's funny. We should be descending in the next 146 miles. When we land at Bakersfield, where do we park? That is a good question. I have absolutely no idea. Okay, there's a gate 2, gate 3. Alright, there's like 4 gates and 2 ramp spots that we get to choose from. It's not that big to me. Ground trucks. Low vis taxi. Oh man, so they used to have it low visibility. The gates are not even shown on this mug, so okay. We know we just need to go to this administrative terminal right here. So we'll land, right turn. Probably, since we can't land on any of this right here, I'm guessing we'll probably end up turning off at Alpha 10 or Foxtrot. We'll take it to Alpha, down to Alpha 9, onto the ramp. That's my engine indicator, yes. You guys eat already? Pilot, I know you do. You're like 5-6 hours ahead of us. No way. Yeah, I'm starving. I'm sitting here trying to. Oh, it's a straight in approach too. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Somebody clip that. Oh, that poor plane is done for. Somebody clip that. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's definitely stall. You know what? He didn't give me any flight numbers. Shame on him. Tell me you're gonna fly LAX last and not give me a flight number. Got to go? Alright, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. Yes, sir. Later. I'm looking it up. I don't see any LAX board. LAX. Was it LAS to LAX or was it LAX to? Yeah, lax last. I don't see any flights. No. No recently scheduled. Do you have any cheese on board? A very odd request. What kind of cheese you looking for? Cheddar, Gouda, Lindbergher. Messaging, I read that right. The Gouda. Melty Monster, Munster. No mozzarella. No Parmesan. I need what I need. You gonna eat straight raw cheese, or you gonna mix it with something? Ask it for a friend. Comfort cheese. I've never heard, I guess that comfort food, yeah. Let's see, I've never heard anybody call cheese a comfort food. But I like cereal. Alright, so he must be on flight 2002 that leaves at 9:30. Wait. Yeah, because that's what he has to be on. There's no way. 2002 from 9:30 to 10:15 on a 738. That sounds about right. That's the one I'll track. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Almost certain. So your girl does, is that like comfort food, or is that the cereal? Or both? I like cereal. Comfort food, gotcha. Imagine getting in bed, tired, you got a pack of cheese with you, you're just nibbling on it. Gee. The interesting makeup. Let's see. Alexa, how much of the human body is water? How does that ratio work? If she's 55% water and 90% cheese. Oh man, how does it work? This anatomy it needs to be studied. Life finds a way. I hear that. Said it works. It works. I don't question it. I'll just try to see what you're watching. How about this? Oh, okay. Didn't even know I could do it this way. Yeah, that's always fun, especially, what are they flying, 172s? They get doing barrel rolls and all kinds of stuff. You have one of those radios where you can listen to the air traffic control frequencies. Those are always fun. Ad Sav earlier, he didn't catch on to my Bonanza purchase when, or if he becomes a millionaire in Vegas. Yeah, there's tons of handhelds. Find you a little handheld. A lot of people like to have the big radio mounts. I think the handheld is better. It's more convenient to carry around. Plan on finishing off flight school, or what is your ideas with that since you took that discovery flight? Found a falcon or a hawk on the floor. It was done. I think it landed on the power line and got electrocuted. It was absolutely fried. Damn, I did that a couple of days ago and they ain't charged the car. I remember back when I did my intro flight, it was like $99. A long time ago. It was $99. What was my first flight like? I was scared as shit. I ain't do too much either. I think I did some turns and that was just about it. And I think at that point I had some Flight Simulator time in, but Flight Simulator back then wasn't as detailed and robust as it is now. So it's like the kids coming up now have a better learning experience versus when I was coming up and messing with Flight Simulator, because it was as real as it gets at the time, and that's literally what their slogan was. Microsoft Flight Simulator, as real as it gets. And it wasn't that real at all. It definitely wasn't as real at all. So it's like, oh man. And even into flight school, taxiing was my problem, man. Like, I'm never gonna get this. Oh yeah, for sure, man. You guys got the super tools. With Batson being there too, man. And then once I figured out how to taxi, parking straight was my problem. And to this day, parking, I'm not 100% good on parking. I'm always a little crooked. So when I do get a good park job, it's like, and I don't mean like one where they guide me and it's me pulling into a parking spot by myself. It's never good. Yeah, they want to get you into the idea of having your other hand on power at all times. So if you need to make an adjustment, there's no pause. And it really becomes like muscle memory and second nature, because now I'm thinking about it, like, do I ever take my hands off of that throttle? I mean, I do, but I don't. It's just always there. Really? I don't have that problem. I don't think I've ever tried to do that. That's crazy. I never thought about that, but yes, somebody who's not used to using their feet. I mean, there are times when you have like crosswinds that you do need to turn the plane into the wind, but it's hilarious. To make a right turn, you turn the yoke. Oh wait, no, it's the feet. Meanwhile, on Flight Simulator, you would never do that, huh? You know what? That might be what it is for you, because you're on controller, right? I bet if you had something hard and tangible to hold on to and actually have to move around, you wouldn't do that. I guarantee that's what it is. Because like even with the Airbus side stick, you can twist it left and right for rudder. I turned that off, but you know, it's not literally you turning it to the left. Yeah, they got some good ones out there. And even if you don't want to go high end, they have some real basic ones that are decent. Are you looking at a joystick or a yoke? I know people talk about the honeycomb ones. They're expensive though, but they're really nice. Okay, honeycomb? I think that's what it's called. Honeycomb yoke, yep. I think the yoke is about the quadrant is like $300. The yoke is about 300. Yeah. I came up on the CH Products Flight Sim yoke. It's a really simple one. It worked fine for me. You know, it has the the one throttle mixture and prop lever on top of it. It has a hat switch on there. It has a trim switch on there. 2 buttons on the right side. It was really basic, but I don't think that one would be, 'cause that came out way back when. But which is weird, because you would think Xbox is basically just a damn computer, you know what I mean? You're plugging a USB into it, so if it should work on Microsoft, it should work on the damn Xbox. As long as you don't have to, install any drivers. Because Microsoft installs its own drivers. Oh, it's time to descend, ain't it? Yep, here we go, decelerate. Right on time. It's worth a try. Do you have any like old controllers or anything that you just plug in and see if it'll work? And I'm thinking back in the day that yoke was only $100, if I remember correctly. And then I ended up getting the CH Products throttle. That came with another 3 knobs, another 3 levers. Yeah, so 9 buttons and 3 levers on it. So what I ended up doing was making throttle 1, throttle 2, and a mixture. And I rocked with that for a long time with my yoke. Then I got the pedals later after. And I rocked with that for a long time. Like, that was majority of my flight sim career with that setup. And then when this machine that I have now was in its earlier stages, like when I first built it and I had the AMD card in there, that's when I bought the TCA OS. If you're gonna make a cockpit setup, you might as well just go PC. The amount of money you're gonna spend, you might as well just do it right the first time. So realistically, was Xbox with $300 something, $400 something. I don't think it's worth it. Cause you're gonna get in there and be like, man, I wish I could do this. I wish I had this much functionality of this. We're descending. I think we're actually on this arrival too. Let's see, Fasto to arrival. No, we're not on it yet. So it starts at PMB. Okay, which is right in front of us. So, yeah, it's just a straight shot in from PMD through these fixes. Very simple. Nothing complex about it, alright? So I'm not worried about that. Let's take a look at the ILS into Bakersfield. We got a bunch of mountains off the southeastern end of the runway, not remotely close, but they're out there. 777, 21, about 30 miles out, I would say. We got some peaks at 6,900 feet, 5,200, 5,000. Yeah, so we got some mountains out there. Looks like a pretty standard ILS approach, 3 degrees in there. Let's see what the weather's looking like. Can I get an update? Can I get an update? It's still showing no winds, 2.5 miles, haze. I mean, either way, we'll be ready for it. Man, that was a good stretch. So what do you guys think? You think TikTok's gonna get banned? There's no way this should work. No problem. Alright, so we're descending 23,004. Put 3,000 in there. That's just the base. We can go to 25. Hundo though. Let's see. 25. 2,500 in the box. Sounds good to me. So 23,000 for 2,500. I'm expecting haze and low visibility, since that's what it says. I was hoping the weather would update, but it just happened. So it is what it is. We're currently about 80 miles out from Bakersfield, and it's like a very long straight-in approach after this long turn here at PMD. So it should be cool. What was the QNH again? 3024. Temperature was 9 degrees. Is that correct? Yep. 2.7. 200 feet. Precision height. That's just going off the top of my head. A little lag right there. That's 205. We're going to use the locals at 205. As we get a little bit closer, I believe the approach just for brief sake, but that was my quick look over of it. Yeah, we're really at idle thrust this whole entire time. We've just been gliding down. Alright, we're on it's 80-mile final. Craziness. 69-mile final. 19,000 feet. I think we should be good here, crossing 18,000 feet. Alright, this would be a good time to grab something to drink while nothing is going to go on. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Work's been treating me alright. No complaints. Still transitioning into the new job here. Been a lot of back and forth for paperwork and all that other stuff. I don't know what the heck is going on in their end, but I was just speaking to somebody about it yesterday. And I mean, it's gonna happen, I'm not tripping. My current job is cool. I ain't no complaints. I just hate working night shift. Getting off at 2 in the morning sucks, but outside of that, yeah, everything is cool. Taking time off, not really. Got the holidays off, you know, but I mean, I still have to work the day after and all that stuff, so. Yeah, job-wise, this job is really, 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 really chill. Like, it's not a hard job at all. Like, you know, most jobs you go in for 8.5 hours, right? When I did the math and I looked at between all the breaks that we get and everything, I'm only literally working for like 6.5 hours out of the 8.5. It's crazy. Because we come in, we have a meeting. That's supposed to be 15 minutes. It stretches sometimes to half an hour or so. Who knows? You know what I mean? And then we gotta drive out to where we gotta drive out to. That's another 15 to 20 minutes. And then that's when your work starts. You get a 15-minute break first 2 hours, and you get a 30-minute break the next 4 hours, or the next 2 hours after that. And the next 2 hours after that, you get another 15-minute break. Only coming to 10,000. Lights on. Seatbelt signs on. I'm taking off anyway. You ain't finna stop me from doing what I got to do. I hear that. Yeah, and it's a lot of downtime, and like my job, I don't necessarily like have a set thing to do. Like, I go out there and find what I find, and just say, they literally tell me just stay productive. That is so broad. Like, petty I can't do. Hilarious. Damn, the turbulence. Stay productive is such a broad and general term. That means I can literally be doing anything to be productive. So no, it's definitely an easy job. I usually like to go in and get my numbers up really, I don't want to say really high, but just get them up so by the time, you know, after that 10:30 lunch, I'm just coasting. I don't like getting out my car unless I have to, especially now that it's cold. I just be cruising, man. And then by, you know, if it's not Friday or Saturday, by 11, 12 o'clock, most people are already home, indoors. I ain't got to deal with nobody. I'm just out in the streets. Looking for stuff that's wrong. So, yeah, my job is easy. I can't complain. I wish it paid more. But outside of that, it's probably the easiest, like, adult job that I've ever had. Like, full-blown everything, you know. The easiest. And I don't think it'll probably ever get any easier than this. It just doesn't pay enough. And the hours suck. I want to be petty too. I don't have a reason to be petty though. Alright, coming to Jafar. Okay, it's a good time to brief this approach. Yeah, we're coming up on it. Alright, so we got the ILS localizer runway 30 right. See here, looking at everything. Okay, so airport elevation is 510 here. Oh, and there's the haze. Okay. Localizer frequency is 101.9. Final approach course is 301. At Jupex, we need to be at 2500. Okay, so that's what we're descending to anyway. Decision height is 205, which is conditional. But yeah, 205. Glide slope is 3 degrees. We have Mouser lights and Pappies. Missed approach, climb to 1000. Big climbing right turn to 3000 on EHF. VOR radio 145 direct to EHF VOR, then hold. Continue climbing, hold to 3000. Climb to 1000 and climbing right turn to 3000. So in my brain, which one do I go to? I think mentally I'll do 1000, but then physically I go to the time. Yes, sir. Here's the wonderful thing about Airbus. Once you hit approach mode, it starts slowing you down itself. And let's go into the ILS mode there. We're not picking anything up yet. We're at 17 miles out, alright. Alright, so there's our glide slope and our localizer. I'll just hit approach mode. And then I'll set DMCP to 3000. For our missed approach, we have that set. And she's coming down. Let's help slow her down early. So flaps 1. Update. Nope, still the same. The cool thing is VFR is 3 miles. I'm guessing this could qualify as special VFR. Don't remember the special VFR minimums. Alexa, what are the special VFR minimums?
I don't have an answer for that.
Okay, you don't got an answer for it either? I don't remember that. I'll have to go look that one up, but I know we got less than 3 miles, so it'll qualify. There's some cloud coverage things too that you need to be able to check off, but if I remember correctly. Okay, alright. So go ahead, flaps 2 gear down, nose light on. I did a special VFR departure one time when I was going to Chicago, and feeling was right, but the visibility wasn't. Or did I say that backwards? The visibility was right, but the ceiling wasn't right. That's exactly what it was. No, not necessarily. Shoot, I'm sitting here thinking about it. I really don't remember. Hold on. We'll look it up when we land. 'Cause I really don't remember. I know in my case what I did was I think the ceiling was just bad. Flaps 3, flaps 4. So since the visibility checked off, I asked for special VFR. They gave it to me. We took off, and I stayed low until I found an opening in the clouds, and then I cut through. And then just flew VFR. From there, I was heading west, so I think by the time I hit the Indiana borderline is when the clouds started to break up. I mean, I was low. I was low. I definitely remember I was low. Like scud running through the portions of Ohio. Oh, this is a decently VFR. I mean, IFR. Like, you really can't see. What are we, 6.7 miles out? Anybody see anything? I see lights. see lights. Yeah. Wait, I don't see lights anymore. Wait, I do. I do. I want to say fields in sight, but it's just the lights. Yeah, that Kobe situation sucks because that could have been avoided all the way. I understand, you know, like, man, that could have been avoided. Set up for this.
1,000.
We'll look it up when we land. I just don't remember the details. It's been a while. Try not to use special VFR, but it's there just in case for situations where it's like, man, I can make it out, but if you know the weather is about to get better shortly after, then right. Alright, autopilot disconnected. We're going visual from here. Look at all that beautiful, beautiful runway we can't use for the landing. Come in a little bit more than the actual ILS tides.
100 above.
Flight slow.
I know.
Flight slow.
Minimum
Flight
200.
slow.
We're landing.
Flight slow.
Jesus, oh, what a
Flight
downdraft
slow.
that was. Hold on. They said no
Flight
wind.
slow. Flight slow.
Oh my gosh, airplane.
Flight
What are we
slow.
doing?
40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Oh, God. I didn't want to flare anymore. It was choppy. First thrust set. Nuts. Make this next right here. On airplane. He said, "Good luck, brother." Okay. Is that what it said? Or it didn't give a readout? When I pull my flight report at the end, it'll tell me. That's crazy if it was. Alright, predictive wind shear can come off. There's not many gates to choose from, so 3. Let's go gate 42, why not? Ah, thank you. Appreciate it. I don't know what air. Let's go American one. Yeah, this is one of those things, like, you don't want to over flare because it'll start to float for sure. So once you feel that point of where the nose is up and it's just not really going up, but it's still coming down, I just hold it there and I let it come down on its own. Alright, let's hit the APU. Always forget that APU. Okay. and gentlemen, welcome to Bakersfield, where the time is 3:30. Like a pro pilot. That's my name, man. I be trying. But because of that world tour, I've had so many takeoffs and landings. Specifically, like in the 320, it's second nature now. The 321 feels a little bit more solid. It's a little bit more stiff. I like it. It has a heavy feel, even though it's not a heavy. Thank you for the follow, Doria. Welcome to the stream. Alright. I think I see the marshaller right there. Of course I can't see there. How you doing today? Is that you right there? That looks like you right there. You want me to come to the now you're pushing me to the right. I'm like, you want me to come to the left? I don't know what this parking job is trying to get me to do. It don't look like I'm about to be straight. 'Cause I can't get that second number to we're still rolling. There we go. It's tough. Oh, I went over by a little bit. Brake set. Master's off. Fuel pumps off. Beacon off.
The boarding
Taxi light
requested.
off. I forgot to turn that seatbelt signs off. Okay. Good deal. Depart. No, I think I hit everything I'm supposed to hit up there, right? Let's wait for these people to get off the plane. Deboard.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Good deal. Let's look up that special VFR. I am curious. It's been a while. Alright, it says to obtain a special VFR clearance, a pilot must request permission from ATC, have at least 1 statute mile of flight visibility, remain clear of clouds, have at least 1 statute mile of ground visibility to take off or land, having the aircraft equipped for instrument flight. Spirit Airlines, now get the hell on my plane, it's funny. So yeah. So it's just a 1 mile and remain clear of clouds. Okay. But that's what it was. That's why I stayed low, because the clouds was kind of low that day. I'll never forget it. Yes, sir. Alright, so they're getting off the plane. Time is it? 12:36. My last leg for the schedule is to DFW. If I would have got on maybe about an hour or two earlier, I probably would have time to do it, but I think it's gonna be cutting it kind of close. 'Cause I gotta get my daughter from school. How long is this flight? It was 26, 29, 69. $29.69. Lord. Oh yeah? Oh, there's an update. I've been in the DFW maybe 2 or 3 times in my life. Hey, hey, Macabre. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Like, fancy meeting you here. St. John's to Kennedy. Nope, that's not right at all. Let's try this. BFL to BFW. Yeah, it's 3 hours and wait, it's BFL. BFL, yeah. Yeah, so it's 3 hours and 8 minutes. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Is that like an auto mod thing or something? I don't know. Let me see. Twitch be tripping sometimes. Yeah, I be trying to turn all that stuff off, like the auto mod. Cause at one point, when you put LMAO, it used to block that. I'm like, what? But it's all good. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. I feel like I remember seeing that in the moderator. So there's a bunch of stuff in here that I do not like to touch. I'll be looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that's why other people are signed up for that. But the one thing I can appreciate is it keeps log of everything. So if you do touch something and you mess it up, you can go back and look at the log and see what you did and like, oh, I did this. Now I know I have to go and reverse that. Outside of that, I don't want to touch it. Yeah, like right now I'm looking at mod actions. It's the last 100 actions. It's just between me and Cam. Deleting stuff, raids, and all kinds of stuff is in the list. But everything that you do is in the, it's called mod actions. Alright, the plane is definitely empty. Good deal. Anybody got any ideas on where we could raid? I don't think any of my friends are really on right now. It's kind of early. Aviaturk is on. Yeah, we'll give Aviaturk a raid. It's either him or Nick 830, and I don't really want to raid Nick 830, so. I barely pay. I hear that. I don't blame you. Alright, so we're set up to raid Aviaturk. Just tell him I sent you. Say hello. He's flying the 777F right now from somewhere in Italy to what looks to be somewhere on the northern part of Africa. Alright, thanks y'all. I'll try to get back on the little streaming train a little bit here. I know I took a little break, but it's life. But until then, I'll catch you guys on the next turn. Peace.